Guys. I live streamed earlier with Fortnite, and we're going to do a live stream right now with Madden NFL 18. So let's go ahead and get into this. I very briefly started a Cleveland Browns relocation, not relocation, but more of a rebuild franchise, and so I've only gotten a little bit into it. I'm going to be simming the entire first season, and after the draft, we're going to play our very first game. So we have a lot of weeks to sim. We've lost our first game. I played this game against the Raiders off of live stream. Of course, this was before I set up my live stream account and my YouTube channel. So I do apologize for those of you who may have wanted to see sort of the early stages of the rebuild, but really nothing much has happened. We just took a tough loss against the Raiders. So we're going to go ahead and sim this entire season. As far as I know, Joe Thomas will retire after this season. Um, 33 years old, 11 years out of Wisconsin. He's only going to digress from here. So we're going to go ahead and start simming. I'm going to see if... No, there's no stories right now. My last draft really wasn't as good as I would have liked. Hoping to turn things around though. Alright, we're 0-2. We lost a rough one against the Ravens. Overall, I think the team's pretty good. Cassius Pugh is okay. Really, really fast. His accuracy really needs some work. But, I mean, he's got a good build. He's got speed and he's got some good arm strength. Um, there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to win these games. I'm going to move our rookie Hartz up to #1 wide receiver. We've got 380 overall wide receivers. Pearson Hartz is a rookie at USC. This guy is a beast, to be honest, and he's 6'3" too. So this guy, Javon Hughes, we're gonna go ahead and move him to #2 receiver, and then we got two other guys that are backups. Antoine Hughes is more of a possession receiver. I can play him in the slot more like a Larry Fitzgerald-esque type of player. #11 too. That's kind of ironic. This guy definitely is kind of similar to Larry Fitzgerald. Antoine Jones. I'm going to go ahead and look at the stories. All right. Harris Holiday. Running back. Quandre Ingram, cornerback. So Ingram and Holiday. Those guys are guaranteed superstars. It's week 3. And anybody that is talked about in week 3 of the regular season that's heading into this upcoming draft will be a guaranteed superstar development. So awesome. So #1 overall player, at least up to this point, is a corner. And this guy is a ultimate corner, honestly. He's got B man coverage, B zone, and B press. Really, really incredible corner. We must get our hands on him. We already have four first round picks. We traded a lot in last year's draft, and we did lose a second round pick this year, but we have 4 first rounders. There's a lot of things we can do, a lot of directions we can head in this draft. I'm thinking about trading down once again in this draft. But Harris Holiday, guaranteed superstar, and he's a one-cut running back. He's not a power back. And to get a guaranteed superstar like that, hopefully he stays at 20 because we can trade down and get him. That would be a perfect, perfect situation for us. And running backs usually never get sort of scooped up early. Only quarterbacks seem to do that. This guy, Derek Welsh out of Oklahoma, looks pretty darn good. Looking at the quarterbacks in this draft, this guy looks good. Another Texas A&M buddy, Adrian Windsor. Derek Welsh, mobile quarterback at Oklahoma, looks good. We already have a mobile quarterback right now. I'm trying to get rookie of the year with our rookie quarterback, but as far as far as it goes right now, we're not going to do too well this season. Hartz might have won Player of the Week last week. That's why he has a lot of XP. He has a superstar development though, so it makes sense. We won our last one against the Chargers, and Madden loves to let the Chargers win. So that's surprising. carry a defensive tackle this early in the draft, and he's pretty dominant for a defensive interior lineman. I really don't need a receiver. We've got great receivers on the roster, so I'm not going to scout any receivers. Not sure who our safeties are. We could always use one. That guy's bad. Bradley Clark. He's bad too. Last year's draft was horrible for corners. I don't really like this one that much, but the first overall pick, speculated first overall pick, was pretty darn good. There's a lot of busts up to this point in the first round. So it's definitely a good idea to just use all of our points in the first round to start off. Joe Thomas, I think he's going to retire after this year, if I'm not mistaken. He might not, I don't know. Duke Johnson, he's a young player, he's good. I don't like Isaiah Crowell. I'm definitely going to trade him. I re-signed him last season. He's not good. I'd rather have Duke Johnson than Isaiah Crowell. Danny Shelton, Brian Bodie Calhoun. There's a lot of good players that are gone. I think Bodie Calhoun is definitely the guy that is next to go. Depending on how the season goes, if we're at the week 7, week 8 at the trade deadline, and our team's not doing too well, then I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Bodie Calhoun. And Shelton, I'm definitely going to get rid of. We're actually not going to offer up that much money to Joe Thomas. Before I do anything else, I'm going to go ahead and look at Isaiah Crowell and see if we can maybe get some sort of attention on the market. Crowell's a pretty solid running back, but like he's not really like game changing, and he doesn't really have much of a higher ceiling than what he's at right now. So in real life, I think he could go to the Redskins. This guy Curry Autry. What is he? Power back? Yeah, they're calling him a power back, but he's more of a just a balanced. I want to get Deion Dawkins. I highly doubt this is going to go through. No. I don't know if we can get any like first round picks if we trade him along with another player. I say we go get rid of Joe Thomas. Just move Andrew Norwell to left tackle. I'm trying to get rid of Isaiah Crowell and Joe Thomas all in the same trade. The Giants. Who's the Giants left tackle? Dalton Jackson, a rookie. But this is more of a one-year type of guy. The Giants are looking pretty good this season, though. The Jets. Yeah, they're expected to have the first overall pick. Could I get this one through? There we go. All right, I may have been cheated by the Jets, but I think this is definitely worth it. You know, getting a first-round draft pick for a running back that is kind of is relatively hurting the cap hit. Not really much, but he's just not good. And Joe Thomas, who is probably going to retire after the season. He's in a contract year. I'm not really willing to worry about his contract situation. But with the decision to get rid of Isaiah Crowell, there's been a lot of moves. We're going to move Joel Bitonio. We're going to J.C. Treader to left guard. Bitonio to right tackle. This is kind of like an off offensive line, but right side strong, left side's weaker. Trying to get Rod Johnson developed, but he's really not developing as quick as I want him to. We'll give him another year, though. The starting position. I like him at right tackle, but we're going to keep on going here. I'm likely not going to keep Duke Johnson. He's not going to get a whole lot of attention in the free agent market, though. We won our last game, too, against the Dolphins. Cassius Pugh won Offensive Player of the Week. I saw that just with a glimpse. We definitely need to get a right tackle. We need a tackle, really. If you see B+ as the first rating, you definitely know that there's going to be some good players. This guy, Adrian Stalker, looks like one of the most talented offensive linemen in the draft. Maybe. Mitchell O'Donnell at a UAB looks pretty good. But I didn't draft a tackle in the last draft. But overtime win for the Browns against the Dolphins, that's always fun. And Pt.1 Offensive Player of the Week, I'm pretty sure. Sorry about that brief pause. Using more draft points. The next guaranteed superstar is going to be the winner of the Heisman. I think that's really an arguable, really thing in Madden, like how the Heisman winner is always going to be a superstar. A lot of Heisman winners have actually not been super good in the NFL, so it's not incredibly realistic in my opinion. This guy Carter Heath, projected early second round. Talent is early first round. Madden is rating him really, really high, even though nothing sticks out to me too much. But Carter Heath, 6'2", 250. He's just an okay size wise. But if Madden is saying he's an early first round talent based off our scouting report, then there's got to be something good, right? This guy looks good too. There was not a single middle linebacker in last year's draft that was good enough to go after. To be honest, the only middle linebacker available that was actually kind of good was Crosby Pittman, and he actually wasn't really incredible. He's got solid speed, and he's just a balanced overall guy. Probably too soon to put Pittman at starter. I'm going to put Pittman at starter anyway, see if we can get a bunch of tackles. Bruce Irvin is going to digress after this year, but I love Bruce Irvin. Just trying to set up players for Rookie of the Year, of course. I'm trading Ian Williams away. If we can get any sort of anything out of him, we'll see. The Broncos' first-round pick has already been traded away. I remember that. We got it from the Broncos. The Bears' first-round pick. We have Ian Williams and then a quarterback we have. I like Deshaun Kaiser. He's cheap, too. Cody Kessler is probably on his way out. They have kind of some interest in him. They're not interested in that. Yeah, I'm comfortable getting rid of Deshaun Kaiser. If they have a lot of interest in him, then I'll get rid of him. They don't have a whole lot of interest. So I'm going to go D-tackle, Ian Williams. I'm going to go back to quarterback Cody Kessler, who is definitely going to be replaced. And then get that first round pick up here. And then I'm going to go fourth rounder. Fourth rounder seems a little too high. I'm going to try fifth rounder. See where that is. Not interested. Darn, that's not what I want to see right now. And I just saw that these players are getting moved around on the depth chart again. We go picks. I want to flip a fourth rounder. Ian Williams, Cody Kessler, and a fourth rounder for a first round pick is perfect for us. No higher than a fourth, though. I can't get rid of any higher than a fourth. So if the Bears don't accept this, then I'm going to be one sad person. They accepted it, nice. Alright, that definitely seems fair. Two depth players that are pretty horrible, along with a fourth rounder to trade up for a first. That's definitely worth it. We have players like Marlon Mack, Kerwin Williams, and stuff we re-signed on deals. And they're players I'm definitely comfortable with. Hard slice the number 2 roll, dude. I don't like that. Seth DeValve is on the trade block for me. We seem to have a lot more success if we had this line a better offensive line. Don't know why. Cassius Pugh is Offensive Player of the Week once again. Noish. We're 3-2 right now. Something about getting rid of Joe Thomas is actually really helping us. So I'm going to stream for about 30 more minutes. I'm sorry about the kind of short streams today. The like less than an hour ones. But I just haven't had time today. I wanted to fit in a Madden stream tonight just because I want to just have some content to put out there overnight and during the day tomorrow while I have school. I like this guy, Javonte Alexander. If this guy is not a slow development, I will be super happy. A 6'6" guy could really top off our tall wide receiver core already. We have great tight ends. The first, fourth, seventh, eighth, and 20th and 25th. So we're kind of cooking with the first round picks. We got 6 right now. The Florida corner looks pretty solid. I'm gonna go with Bank Owens. Man, he looks good. Hopefully his man coverage is above a C+, a B minus or a B. All right, let's see if we can put together a dub against the Bengals. And we did not. Barely lost it. I think we lost in overtime. That's rocky. At least we're being competitive. Real quick, we are at the trade deadline this week. So why do I keep clicking on that? Right here. So Duke Johnson, Danny Shelton. We're 3-3 at the trade deadline. So I really would not be super uncomfortable if we got rid of Brambo to Calhoun, especially because he wants a pretty modest deal, nothing too crazy. He's undersized. He got a pick 6 in the game against Oakland, but there's a couple downsides. Size is a downside. Press is a downside. I'm not sure. I don't really want to trade him away. I'm going to have to make a decision, though, later on. I think I'm probably going to re-sign him. Danny Shelton. We're going to have to look at the stats. Alright, I apologize right now, guys. I'm going to go take a brief break. I'll be back in about 3 minutes. Alright guys, once again I apologize for the delay. I had to use the restroom. So I'm back. Danny Shelton, as much as I'd really want to keep him, I don't think I should. Speed is kind of concerning. He's a good player overall, and he's a solid player to keep. I'm going to have to think about it. We'll see the stats by the end of the season. These two guys are really stat guys for me. Duke Johnson, I'm probably going to let him walk. I'm going to see if I can get any trade value out of him. I'm going to let him walk, actually. Not going to worry about that. We have to kind of get moving and grind things out. I'm trying to fit in a whole draft and try to get done with the stream by about 10 o'clock so that I can focus back on schooling, guys. This draft is absolutely terrible, so, you know, I cannot make any hasty decisions in the first round or else things are going to be bad. Bank Owens is a legend. Brendan Hauser. Tackle, pursuit, and hit power is not what I'm looking for in a right end. I need these power moves, finesse moves. How is he going to get around a defender? I don't know. It's going to be a crapshoot if I went after that guy. Lindsey Phoenix. Those guys don't really stand out horribly to me. Darn. Wish I had more points. There also is the potential that I actually go out and relocate the team. Browns are 4-3, beat the Texans, and the Texans are a nice place because they have Deshaun Watson. That was a big one. Week 9 right now. I think we got a fullback. I think we just drafted a fullback last draft. Wide receivers were doing just all right. We need some tackles though, so we're gonna go ahead and start tackling scouting the tackle class. Nothing much. Yeah, nothing much. This depth players, depth talent. Mitchell O'Donnell's okay. Definitely like this guy. Oh no, Godwin. Oh no. Mama. Five and 3. We beat the Falcons, guys. 45-31. So Cassius Pugh. If we can get to the playoffs, that'd be insane. We're 5 and 2 without me playing horribly in that Raiders game. Found another legend here, Antoine Pollard. Liking the linebacker class. This is looking really good. How is that guy undrafted talent? This guy could be deceiving. We keep losing the Bengals, guys. Come on. Bengals are a horrible team. Especially this year. In this season, the 2019 season. Or 2018 season. Dare I look at this guy? He's good. Walter Morrison looks pretty darn good. Never seen that computer-generated head either. I like the finesse moves, man. Definitely some cute moves there. Continue looking at the right tackle class. Wow, we sure do have some good players here. All good players to consider. Man, these two guys, run blocking is incredible. Brady Oden. I know one of these guys is going to be bad, one of these guys is going to be good. Watch. Quarterbacks are specialty. So we still have enough points to look at one quarterback. No, bad. My goodness. Come on, let's beat the stinky Ravens, guys. We lost 5-5. It's gonna come down to this final stretch, guys. Week 12, we're a couple weeks away from the Heisman announcement. That's all I'm really worried about right now. So we've looked at all the tackles, or most of them. We could look at a center. No, we have Andrew Norwell. I like Andrew Norwell at center. Dare I say we look at some offensive linemen, some more, for life after Joel Bitonio. This guy has a higher projection than what he is. 6'2" USC. Go ahead and put a tag on him. This guy's got some okay ability. James Tynes. We'll just go ahead and throw a tag on him too. Wow, this is a really... Jesus Correa. Looks really good. Oh, Cassius Pugh. He's got high XP. He's got high XP too. Or he's got an XP boost because of how well he's been doing. Wow. That's rough, Cassius. Sean Kaiser's got to step in and produce with his rookie receivers for the final 5 weeks of the season. That's tough. Final 5 weeks of the season, you have a broken collarbone, and the guy that was absolutely horrible last year has coming in. Barely beat the Panthers 12-10. Good job, defense. 2 more weeks away from the Heisman announcement. I'm really pushing for a playoff run, but at the same time, I'd like a high draft pick. At this point, you know, let's just go ahead and shoot for the stars. I think we're probably projected 18. Oh, 17. I don't know where our safeties are right now. I think we have some superstar safeties. For some reason, it's really, really hard to develop safeties. I don't know if it's just me or something, but it's really difficult for me to develop these safeties. Jesus Correa. He's pretty darn good. Got good size, too. We'll think about getting him. This guy's better. Huh. Just one-upped him. A little bit slimmer. This guy is massive. Massively big. 341 is huge. Absolutely huge. Alright. Taking on the Saints, and the Saints are surprisingly horrible, even though they have a great team. We beat the Saints. Close one. Deshaun Kaiser stepping up big time this year. Definitely stepping up big time. Cassius Pugh has been cleared. Now, this is incredible. Absolutely incredible what we're seeing right here. Injury ratings lowered very low. High chance of re-injury with a dislocated elbow. Dare I say, I don't know. Strength is low, stamina is low. Could he get hurt again and miss the rest of the season? We cannot risk it. I think Cassius may come back next week. He probably won't. Watch. One more week until the Heisman announcement. 7-5, we're looking pretty good. If Deshaun Kaiser can go 3-2, or he can go, I don't know. I'll have to look at the final games and the records and stuff to make a assumption. BJ Webb is incredible. That's just some good skill there. I'm not going to look at the centers. Give J.C. Treader and Andrew Norwell. I'm going to probably trade away J.C. Treader. This guy, Lance Curtis, I can't believe he's not good enough. He's a great athlete. Christian Kirksey, there may be an end in sight. Oh my gosh. Grand Valley State University's outside linebacker Frank Owens. Incredible. Incredible. Mid-third round pick. Hopefully we have an early third. No, we don't. We're going to have to trade up for him. Definitely. Goodness. Diamond in the rough. Definitely. well, I don't know. Cassius Pugh is kind of like this year's Deshaun Watson. All right, come on, Deshaun. Let's pull out a win against the Broncos. 8-5. Another close one. Beat the Broncos. Cassius Pugh back yet? No, he's not. How long has he gone till? 2 more weeks. We're playing it safe. Definitely playing it safe. And the risk is really paying off. If he can go win this week against the Chiefs, if he can go 11 and to lead the Browns to 11-5, that'd be incredible. I think more realistically, if he can go 2-1, that's exactly where we want to go. Let's go ahead and look at the playoff picture actually, and see where we stand. So we're definitely, after this week, we're probably not going to win the division. Who knows, but we're probably not going to win the division. AFC, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. It's really competitive right now. It could go all over the place. We play the Steelers week 17, but we've lost both of our games against the Bengals, so they have that advantage. If we go 10-6 and they go 10-6, boy, we are going to be in a rough situation. This is kind of like a Nick Foles and Carson Wentz type of thing going on here. I'm not seeing a Heisman winner. Are they not going to give a Heisman winner? That sucks. Alright, is there really another position I should look at? I don't think so. We're going to continue to just spam our points down so that when it comes to the draft, we're just ready for everything. Nick Treader out of William & Mary College. I've never heard of that college before. Looks good. Gonna go look at the defensive tackles. We should be taking a pretty massive hit. We have Larry Ogunjobi, but he's really not that good whenever I see him on the field. Ew. Alright, we can definitely go after a defensive tackle in the first round. It's probably like a good idea too. Look at the team. Let's go ahead and look at our safeties real quick. Yeah, we drafted a guy. Holt. Jordan Holt, rookie, superstar dev, great. Xavier Woods is a good player too. Garrett Kindred's our other guy. He's not good at coverage, but he's not a contract year, so we can definitely keep him. This guy Spencer, he's slow dev. I remember that. Zone strong safety. Dare I say we play him? No. Got about 10 more minutes until my suggested time, and we won again. We beat the Chiefs, another close one. Pearson Hart's apparently should be leading. He's talked about every single week. He should be the leading candidate for offensive rookie of the year. Look at the stats this season up to this point. Only 789 receiving yards, 9 touchdowns. He's having a pretty darn good season, a pretty solid season. But for a number 1 wide receiver, I'm expecting 1,000 yards right now, wouldn't you? Alright, so they have not shown a Heisman winner. So that's kind of stupid. I'm not going to complain too much because they showed 2 guaranteed superstars already in the corner and the running back. So I'm not going to complain too much. We have Myles Garrett's playing left end right now, I guess. Myles Garrett's really good. We need another guy on the opposite side, though. It's probably what everyone is talking about. The Browns need somebody on the other side to complement Myles Garrett. Very, very weak on defensive end class. Michael Bass. Hauser looks good, but they're calling him a 4-3 run stopper. That's kind of what I like. He's got size, too. If he can complement it with strength and some really, really unbeatable speed, that would be great. I know he's going to have speed because he's a speed rusher, but I want to see the strength, too. If he has really poor strength, I cannot work with that base. And we've won again, guys. The Browns are on a winning streak. We beat the tar out of the Bucks. So we had an okay start up and down. We had those 2 losses in a row, but we've had 5-game win streak, and this is unheard of in Cleveland Brown history. Highly doubt Cleveland has ever had a season as maybe as good as this one. I don't know. J.Y. congratulated players and coaches following their playoff clinching win against the Bucks. Playing a division rival and the Steelers, this is kind of just playing for pride. I'm not going to bench anybody unless Cassius Pugh is allowed to play in this week. We're definitely going to bench Cassius. Even though Kaiser has been very fruitful with these players, we cannot deny that Cassius Pugh has had a great season. And he basically lost his ability to win Offensive Rookie of the Year, which kind of sucks, and it's kind of a drag. But things like that happen all the time. Carson Wentz should have won MVP this year. He didn't because he was hurt. Things like that happen all the time. How is this guy undrafted? Seriously, BBB across the board? This guy's a BBB across the board too, and he looks good. That's all I'm saying. Alright, Cassius Pugh is playing this week. We're going to let him play against the Steelers. If they lose, dare I say, do we start DeShone Kizer? We lost. Ezekiel Elliott Legacy Award. We lost to the Steelers. How much, though? By a lot. That's bad. If we can't beat the Steelers, this is going to be rough. Playing the Texans. Barely slipped in the playoffs. We let Cassius Pugh play. The Rook. But DeShone Kizer has had an undeniably great season coming in. He was undefeated coming into this game, I think. Undefeated this season. Let's go. And we lost. Oh, what a drag. Oh, man. What if we started Kizer? What if we started Kizer? That's all I'm saying. No, you can't complain. It was a great season. Very promising for Cassius Pugh. Ricky Seals-Jones has yet to find a team. He's a 75 overall tight end. He's a great player. AFC Championship, we're going to head to the Pro Bowl week. We're going to see if any of our teammates went to the Pro Bowl. 9:54, so about 5 minutes away from 10 o'clock. But it's definitely something that we got to look at. '20th in passing yards for Cassius Pugh. He's not going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year because of the injury, but we're already ahead of some other owners in our first year. We're already ahead of the Lions and the Bucks owner. It's kind of sad, but at the same time, I'm definitely proud of our team this season. So we're in the AFC. We get the wide receivers. Yeah, our wide receivers didn't make it. David Njoku made it, number 2 tight end in the Pro Bowl. Nice. Good for him. None of our linemen made it. Joey Bosa is a 97 overall. Unheard of. He's scarily similar to J.J. Watt. Just a little slimmer. T.J. Watt's already a 91 overall. My gosh. Derrick Kindred won best strong safety in the AFC. Good for him. I almost traded him away. Must have had a great season. Drip drown. Ooh. Definitely have to look at the All-Star game results. Who was MVP of the All-Star game? Or no. Yeah. Houston Gill. The receiver. The Chargers and who are in the Super Bowl? Cowboys. It's going to be a fun Super Bowl. If that would happen next year. That'd be great. So it was the receiver. He's a guaranteed superstar, so we got to put it down. 1st, 2nd, 9th, 25th, 23rd, and 22nd. Weird order that our picks are put in. I'm going to go ahead and sim to next week. This is our big decision week with our free agents. Big decision week. Chargers won that one going away. Big time win. Chargers won. Phillip Rivers is close to retirement too. Big win for the Chargers. Good for them. Wade, Bryan, and Elliott finished the season with the best-selling jerseys, of course. Even though they lost the Super Bowl. We need to go ahead and look at the big-time stats. Big stats. Hold up, wait. Peanut butter inside. Outside. Wade Beeler apparently got some opportunities when we signed him. He played a little bit. I think he played a game. Kaiser must have got hurt. Crosby Pittman looks pretty good. I made him start after week 6, so I should have let him start the rest of the season. He had a good year. 4 picks for Kindred, 82 tackles, 9 deflection, alright. Buddy Calhoun had 5 picks, 12 pass deflections. I know he did pick 6 in the game against the Raiders, and that was the only one he got all season. I'm going to go ahead and re-sign him about Buddy Calhoun. He had a sack, he had 5 picks. He's been a ball hawk, so it's undeniable. Bruce Irvin was a beast in that game against the Raiders. That's where he got most of his stats from. Kedron McCourty did pretty good. I'm going to see how our rookies sort of ranked up for the yearly awards. Coach of the Year, Hugh Jackson got 7, really? He would have gotten Coach of the Year if this happened in real life. The NFL MVP goes to Ben Roethlisberger. Ben Roethlisberger. Cassius Pugh was 7th for Offensive Player of the Year. Not bad. Joe Scobert was 5th for Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie Barnes beat out Pugh by 1 spot. So you get for being hurt. Hart's, Jones, Hughes. Defensive Rookie of the Year, we weren't even really close with anything. Pittman, though. McCourty. Holt. He was ahead of Watson for best QB. That's always fun to see. But after his first season, he's up to an 80 overall, so I could give Pugh another chance. But these quarterbacks in this next draft look great. I don't know. I think I'm going to stick with Pugh for another little while. So let's see, after that, we need to look at actually Danny Shelton's stats. Goodness. It's 10:01 right now. I know I'm heading into sort of uncharted territory because I'm trying to go to sleep. See, Bruce Irvin won AFC Defensive Player of the Week. It was incredible. He was great too. It's like a Deshaun Watson thing where Deshaun Watson got hurt. Joe Scober, man, he's pretty good. Bruce Irvin was incredible in the game against the Raiders. We still lost though. Go to stats. I keep on distracting myself away from what actually needs to happen right now. Defensively, we really weren't that good. This is group. Offensive yards, we were 6th in the NFL. That's a pretty big step up, to be honest. So we're gonna go to defense. Danny Shelton had 3.5 sacks. Really not much. 13 tackles for loss is pretty good. Myles Garrett had almost double that, though. Only 3.5 sacks, though. Myles Garrett only had 7. Carl Nassib had more than him. That sucks, honestly. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of Danny Shelton. I'm going to let him walk. Brandon Bodie Calhoun definitely deserves to stay here. I think he got 5 picks. So, I'm going to let Duke Johnson walk because there's a better running back in the draft that's going to be a lot cheaper. I'm not really worrying about cheapness, though. J.C. Allen, I'm going to let walk. Wade Beeler came in. Alright, so the only guy I'm really going to re-sign is Brandon Bodie Calhoun. We're going to give a pretty modest deal. Is he a predictable player? He's a predictable player, nice. Give him a little bit of a deal. Go up a little bit. 6.6 mil cap hit. I honestly think it's worth it. Do I, though? Yeah. I mean, the cornerback market is really thin. That's a good offer. Glad to get a deal done. Me too, buddy. That's it. I'm not going to re-sign Duke Johnson. We have a little bit of cap room left to sign free agents this year, too. So, Larry Fitz, Nelson Aguilar. For some reason, I just felt like this year's free agent class was going to be bad. Fitzgerald is still available. Dare I say, do I go after Larry Fitzgerald? It's a pretty big cap hit. Duke Johnson getting some pretty okay deals. Nothing incredible. Alex Smith is available. I go after Dante Fowler. I was about to trade for him a couple seasons ago. I'll go down a little bit. I'll give him like an okay deal. Nothing incredible. 2.38 cap hit. I'll give him an okay deal. 46 points. We'll see if anybody even matches that. I highly doubt it. Danny Shelton actually got quite a few offers. I don't regret my decision, though. Aaron Jones is available. This is catching. Okay. Definitely not worth $4 million cap hit. I'm gonna give him a really small deal. No one's gonna. I know the running back market. There's a lot more running backs that are better in this class. $31 points. Holy cow! The Dolphins are going crazy in Anthony Sherman. It's a quarterback class looking like Alex Smith, Nick Foles. Palmer is still available. I cannot believe that. Should have already retired. Josh McCown, 40 years old. Incredible. And nobody's going after anybody right now. This guy, Scott, 23. Oh, he's slow to have. That sucks because he had pretty good stats. Williamson, mobile. Good depth quarterback. Throw power is awful, though. Alright, that's about it. I don't really need to get anybody from free agency. There's definitely better players I can get in the draft. I'm ready for the draft, basically. And Dante Fowler started the offer. What did I say? I lowballed him. Took that crap all day. But that kind of frees up the really mystery behind a defensive end that could sort of complement Myles Garrett. Block shedding and power moves is probably a D minus, to be honest. But the finesse moves are fine. The speed is really good. If he can set an edge, that's all he needs to do. Myles Garrett's the guy that's going to clean up. So yeah, I think I'm really ready for the draft. Just gonna go ahead and sim to the draft, guys. I'm trying to get this draft over with. It's currently 10:07. We're 7 minutes over the time limit, but I don't really care. We're at the draft. We've finally reached the draft. We're gonna go ahead and pause it so we can take our time. Some people think it's dirty. I don't care. Quandre Ingram, we know he's a guaranteed superstar. We know he's really good. Speed is kind of concerning for me, but his talent is undeniable. I don't need a safety. I need to get a Quandre Ingram right now. Then I'll definitely go after that D tackle. So everything is really going to fall into our palm, really. Quandre Ingram. 81 overall superstar, ranked 2 in true talent. Draft him at 1. Really good player. Play rec is kind of poor, but 93 speed definitely is nice. Quandre Ingram is definitely a surefire number 1 corner. That way we can put Rambo Calhoun in the slot and nickel packages. And next player we're going to put Jamin Cherry. 499 is not bad for a D tackle. He's got great ability. Block shedding power moves are things I want to see in the top 3 skills. Bench is pretty solid. Got to go after Mr. Cherry. 90 strength, 73 speed, number 6 in true talent. Tackling ability is okay. Definitely something I want to focus on, though, in his early years of his career. Overall, great pick at number 2. Go ahead and simulate the picks all the way to number 9. Alexander might have been the receiver I was going to go after. It was. I'm not worried. We got a running back, Harris Holiday, right here where I want him. And then we got Kalu, Owens. Those guys will probably be picked too. Owens is kind of slow, so we don't really need these corners as bad as I say I do. 486 is not bad for a quarterback. I'm not sure. There's a lot of fast quarterbacks in this draft. I'm definitely going to stick with my own quarterback, though. So I'm going to go down. I'm going to go ahead and get Harris Holiday. 453, though. Darn, a 453. That's mid-80s for speed. I'm not liking that. Sorry, dude. I know you're a guaranteed superstar, but you don't have the speed I like. This guy, 444, is an okay speed. I'm going to target him more. So we have a 9th overall pick. Nobody I want to get immediately. Could go after Giorgio Armstead. I think I'm going to do that. D-tackle it up. 79 slow. This is what you get for not sticking to the draft board. He's not horrible, but definitely not the greatest pick. The slow dev is going to hurt. Walter Morrison's right here. We got back-to-back picks, so we're going to go after the running back right now. 81 quick, number 14 true talent, definitely good. All well-rounded running back with great juke moves. So Walter Morrison, a great player. Now we're going to go ahead and trust our draft board. Left end now. We got to just kind of eliminate who we want to get, who we don't want to get. Will Wall is pretty solid. Got a great strength for a right guard. This guy Riley Curran is amazing. Dare I say, do we reach for him? I think we do. 81 quick. That's what I'm talking about. Holiday got picked by the Lions. Sucks to suck. No, he wasn't a bad player. I can't say he's a bad player. I gotta kind of just line up these first round pick talent guys. Because we don't get a first round pick, or we don't get a pick until the third round, so we gotta make smart decisions here. I think we gotta go after middle linebacker. There's three guys. We just got a guard. Carter Heath is standing out everywhere. Gotta go with the Penn State, right? Where is he? Yeah, he's got early first round talent. Gotta go Carter Heath. 79 quick. I did not want to see this slow, and we didn't see this slow. May not be the fastest middle linebacker, but he's incredible. Great tackling, block shedding, hit power. He's going to be a fun player to use. Definitely working. We already got an offensive guard. Kieran is incredible. Our draft is looking really, really good. The defensive tackle is going to be a rotational player, but I don't mind it. So the third round pick, middle linebacker is gone. I'm going to go ahead and do some more reordering. Malik Higgins. Got great strength. He can really do a lot. Block shedding and power moves is really high. Mid-fourth rounder, though. These guys are all fourth rounders. Any late fourth rounders. Early fourth rounder left guard. I don't need a left guard. This guy is mid-fourth rounder. Nothing too incredible, though. I got to go Malik Higgins here in the fourth round. 75 overall normal. So he's a second round overall. Not bad. Not bad at all. We'd be lucky to see that right tackle in the fourth round, but the likelihood is he's not going to be there, so we're going to move on to the fifth round and sixth round talent guys. We got rid of our fourth round pick to get one of the first round picks, so I'm not going to complain. Fourth, fifth, sixth, and the seventh. These guys are all sixth round talents. We just kind of go down the board. This guy, Nick Treader, we could get. Holy crap. Fastest quarterback in the draft. He sticks out like a sore thumb. There's other players, though. There's tackles. I mean, these guys both look good. 31 reps is okay. Oh no, Goodwin. Jared Welsh, what is he at? 27 reps? That's a little too low for me, buddy. I'm sorry. 31 reps. We're going to go after Goodwin. 78 overall normal. 85 strength. This guy is incredible. Oh no, Goodwin. Just barely out of first round talent. Incredible pick. I knew Mr. Goodwin would be good. All right, we'll see if we can get the quarterback here in the fifth. Nick Treader, mobile quarterback of William & Mary. 72 quick, so not going to be super high, but 86 speed, 92 throw power. Basically a clone of the quarterback we drafted last year. Got him in the fifth round, quick dev. He can come in just in case of injury. And that puts Deshaun Kaiser in the hot seat, even though he had a great season last year. We're showing that there's going to be a lot of quarterback competition. BJ Webb. We've just reached the hour mark, guys. Just saw it above the screen flash. Just reached an hour in the stream. Great. I didn't reach an hour earlier in the Fortnite stream, but I'm happy to reach it right now. Alright, so we're going to go after two offensive linemen at this point. Both early seventh rounders. I mean, BJ Webb looks incredible, so I got to go after him, right? But he's really weak. Got to go after BJ Webb, though. 76 overall normal. He's got bad strength, but his blocking ability is great. So, it's undeniable. We're not going to be able to get that right tackle we really want, but hey, we've had a great draft up to this point, especially mid-late round. We've got some great guys. This is the part where I kind of just crap shoot. Got two guys that look pretty solid right now. 6.8 grade right here for this guy. A right end, Alfred Herndon. Yeah, just going to be a 70 overall. Great base ability, though. Great speed, strength. If we can get that play rec up, he could be a pretty darn good player. Not a bad draft. We kind of just tighten the seams, you know. This guy, Ono Goodwin, definitely going to play right tackle for us. Most definitely. Excellent depth on the team. We're going to play Rod Johnson at left tackle. And interior offensive line is outstanding. So, J.C. Treader, or Kevin Zeitler digressed? Maybe. His speed is awful. Man, 58. We got a great team coming together, guys. Pearson Hart's ready to take that next step at age 24. I can see it. So Sherry lost confidence because he came to the Browns, really? Absolutely no way that's possible because the Browns are one of the hottest teams to go to in free agency. They know what they're doing. Dante Fowler's going to start, but I'm going to let Higgins maybe come in once or twice. I'm going to let Ingram be the number one corner, McCourty be the number two, and Bodie Calhoun in the slot. He may be cut for all I know. Bowers is ready to step up. Bruce Irvin, we know, doesn't have forever. He's 31 years old, but he's definitely going to start still. We'll let Bowers start later on. Carter Heath picked in the first round. He will definitely get an opportunity soon. Joe Scobert's a good middle linebacker. It's just he's too slow for me to use her. So with that said, guys, defensive line definitely shaping up. This entire team looks a lot more rounded out. Sort of got the chisel in. We didn't get that wide receiver that was 6'5". I actually want to see. It's kind of like the only guy I want to see right now. Is that wide receiver. The Colts got a left end in the second round. Good player. Not my style. Tanner Free was that wide receiver, the 6'6" guy. 72 slow. Absolute bust, man. The Cowboys shooting themselves in the foot with that one. That's an awful one. So we're going to go ahead and sim to the regular season. Actually, we're going to go ahead and skip ahead. And we're going to work on the cuts. Who we want to cut, who we want to keep. Cut 12 players. This is what I'm saying, dude. Some players don't want to cut. This guy, absolute trash. The Browns have a hard time letting these garbage players go, I guess. I don't know. I should be moving these guys to the practice squad. Jabril Peppers. Do I want to let him go? I don't know. 3 more players to let go. Caleb Brantley, yeah, you're gone. Nino, more well-rounded. 76 overall. These guys are really similar, or they're kind of different. Definitely got to cut Jabril Peppers. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, Jabril. Nick Treader, he has quick development, so I gotta get rid of Hardy. Or actually, I'm gonna cut Ladarius Green. Yeah, I'm cutting Ladarius Green. And we're going to free agents. We're going to go look for some running backs. Not the guy we cut. TJ Yeldon. I like using TJ Yeldon. He's probably my go-to running back to use that's under 88 speed. He's only 25 years old, of course, too. So, yeah, I'm going to go after TJ Yeldon. Good pick. I think I gave an offer to somebody in free agency and they did not like it at all. This is our team right now. And I think we've crossed the T's and dot the I's up to this point. This team looks great. Derek Kindred is developing into a great player. He's got quick depth trait. Definitely something I like to see. Hopefully we can get his coverage ability up, and by the end of the season, when he turns to the age of 26, he can be a great player. One of the better safeties in the league. Jordan Holt looks great too. I don't know, the team is really shaping up. Let's just go ahead and hop in this game, shall we? Moving Bodie Calhoun to the slot. With that said, we're good. Let's go. Into week 1 against the Ravens. This is a fun start to the season. So we're going to be playing the Ravens, Rams, Jaguars, and Dolphins. So we went 3-1 in the preseason. 2 blow-ins, but then we lost a rough one to the Broncos. Probably an overtime loss. Preseason games really don't matter, though. I mean, they give XP to your players and stuff, so that's always nice. McCourty, our rookie last year, is starting this year. No longer behind Bodie Calhoun. Calhoun lost his spot to McCourty and Ingram. Howard Wilson is actually coming along and kind of coming into his own. He's a good player. So Bodie Calhoun could be set up, and he's sort of. I'm gonna go ahead and put him on the trade block. We just re-signed him to a deal, but you know we got Quandre Ingram, we got Howard Wilson, who's on the come up. Who knows what could happen here? Well, at last, after an hour into the stream, we are going to play our very first game, so let's get it. Just wearing our own home uniforms. Playbook-wise, we're going to go and chill with both Browns playbooks. I'm comfortable with them, so let's go ahead and hop into this matchup against Baltimore. Well, here we go. Cassius Pugh. He's a quick running back, or a quick quarterback, should I say. But does he have the arm talent to actually have a good game through the air? We'll see. Walter Morrison, a running back in his first season playing against a veteran running back in Latavius Murray, who definitely knows his ins and outs of the game of football. It's going to be a fun matchup here in First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland. Of course, in week 1 of the season, especially if it's a home game, you got to look at the tunnel presentations, and here comes Cassius Pugh on the field. Let's show the Browns, shall we? Not the Ravens. There we go. Matt Darr, number 1. Let's go ahead and hop into this football game, shall we? And we're off. 2019 season kicks off here at Paul Brown Stadium. Mike Wallace is surprisingly still on the Ravens 2 years in the future. That's pretty crazy. Ooh. It's a rough run around there.
Oh, good night, baby. Good night, baby. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All day.
All day.
Tight end left. Tight end left. Hey, four down.
Another run. Aw, poor read on my part.
Crash now. Crash.
Captain Joe making a big time tackle there. Alright, definitely this formation is not working. They're beating us up on the front. Just gotta make plays in between the tackles. I'm surprised they're not running it again, but they trust Joe Flacco. That's one of the downsides to Derrick Henry is he just doesn't have the coverage ability of an elite safety. There you go. Good job. Christian Kirksey. He's probably my favorite Brown. He's in the wrong. Oh, wow. That's a pick. Come on, Captain Joe. Alright, whatever. Give our punt returner an opportunity to take this one back. Spencer. And, of course, kick it out of bounds. Cassius Pugh. Bounced back from an injury, a collarbone injury last season, and he lost against Pittsburgh and then lost against Texas the wild card round, so he's definitely got a lot of adversity coming his way in the second season. Ooh. Didn't get that block there. Andrew Norwell needed to make that block against C.J. Mosley. Didn't come up there. Guess it's better than a loss of yards. A wide open Morrison here. Ooh. Jimmy Smith. Still found a roster spot this season despite being in his early 30s, I believe.
Watch left. Watch left. Watch left. Here we go.
Gonna sneak out. Oh, good tackle from behind by Henry. We're just barely short. We're going to go for it. 4th and 1 at the 31-yard line. 4th and 1 is always an invitation to go for it. Play action pass. Gonna let it fly. David Njoku has the hands. We got the stumble. Stumble recovery. Can we get a block there, number 82? No, we can't, but you can just box him out. Touchdown, Browns. Let's go. Gutsy calling 4th and 1. Call that play action gunshot. I love Cassius Pugh's ability to just clutch it out in these big time situations. He was able to do it sometimes last season, but he's got to produce big time like this all season. Good ball. Putting it right there between the DBs. One of the big major tips of coaching is just knowing what makes your players tick, and I know Pugh is great in play action bootlegs. Here we go. Gonna invite them to return it. Let's see if they do. Mr. Bruce Ellington. Didn't feel ready for it today. Well, a huge play, you know. I didn't think we were going to get past it, but Njoku just being incredible. Coming off a Pro Bowl season. Stumble recovery. Wow. Oh, that was a nasty hit on Scobert. Bruce Irvin all over that play. Bruce Irvin knows how to get the job done. 31 years of age. He's a veteran player. He's pretty big cap hit. A lot of people may be speculating that he's on the roster bubble, but I'm showing a lot of loyalty towards him. He's a great player. Good tackle. I mean, for crying out loud, I'm playing Bruce Irvin over a phenomenal young player. Irvin's just that much, is just that great of a player. Oh, this is sad. I just saw a banner showing that one of the objectives is for Dante Fowler to get his 10th career sack. He's gone through four seasons in the NFL in this game, and he's only gotten 9 sacks in his first 4 seasons. Well, he's got only 9 sacks, or close to 9 sacks in his first 3 in real life, but in the simulated season, he really didn't do much again. So that's not good. I should have looked at that before signing him. But meanwhile, big time sack by Christian Kirksey. Oh, there's nothing. That's a poor run back there. All right, here comes offense. Back on the field. You know, I'm not going to run bootleg the entire game, but it's always that sort of card up my sleeve, just using that bootleg ability. Especially if I can establish the run, which I haven't done. I don't think they did it that hard. Man, another big hit by C.J. Mosley. You can see right there, Pugh is ready to go up and scoop up that fumble if Morrison dropped it. Rough start to the run game. I like Hartz right now. Could I send him on a go? Dare I? No, it's not going to work. I'm going to dump it off right here. Morrison, not much. Injury time on the play. That's Eric Weddle, veteran safety. It's not a good look. 3rd down and 5. Another 3rd down situation. That's not good. Oh, picked off. No. Got the tackle. God dang. That was a bad decision there. I saw that Chuck Clark flew over and just snagged that ball. That was awful on my part. That's awful. Oh, we gotta get to him. Oh, that's not good. That is no bueno. Mr. Murray. It was all off of poor read. inviting me to return the ball. Gladly return it to the 31. Ravens are being stingy right now. But we got a tie game.
Tight end left, tight end left. Hey, guys, check that. Stand up over here.
Rolling out. Nothing's open. As we head into the final minute of the first quarter, we got a tie game here in Cleveland.
Let's go!
Not liking my options. We got a running lane here. Oh, should have slid. And of course we're hurt. Oh, I should have slid. That is not good. Hopefully it's something major. Goodness. No running lanes right now.
Right. Get it. Woo, baby. Get him, boys. Come on, let's go. What?
Man, number 70's got to make this block. And Morrison's hurt too. That's great. Just kidding. That's horrible. And Pugh has a dislocated elbow. So, first game of the regular season, he's hurt. So, I don't like this. I don't like this situation we're in at all. Here goes Marley Mack. Debatable career backup. Deshaun Kaiser puts it on the money to Hughes. First down, Browns. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Pretty solid first quarter, if you ask me. We had a great breakaway touchdown on a 4th and 1, but we did have an interception that led to a touchdown, so
Check. Fresno.
could have been better. Throw this football away on a bootleg. And Morrison has a ruptured disc.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Come on.
Go off here to the fullback Coleman. There we go.
That's it. Big hit. Man left. Hey.
Misdirection on 3rd and 2. We ran into our own guy. Man, whoever number 70 is, he's really hurting me right now. Alright, we'll go the field goal. I know Zane Gonzalez has the leg. And up and perfect. There we go. Despite a rough offensive line play up to this point in this game, we've managed to score 10 points. So you really can't complain much. Come on. Goodness. Maurice Alexander. One of our
Double tight. Four down. Alert. Hey, watch it. The big boys came out to play. I've been here, brother. Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's where it came from.
didn't realize there was this much trash talk in Madden. The crowd noise really mutes the sound. Oh no. Oh, he dropped it. Wow. Unclutch. I had to guard those 2 hitch routes. Third and 10, big time third down. We're going to show some blitz. Come on, get to him D-line. Get to him D-line. We got to him. Come on, Larry. Big time sack. Took ages. That was a covered sack right there. Good to see. Spencer, just let that one go. Sam Cook is always going to bring a fight in the punting game, so it's going to be hard to return the football against these guys. All right, 1st and 10. All right, Yeldon's going to stumble his way forward for some yardage. 6-yard gain, I'll take that. If he can get it, he can get it. If he can't, oh well. Currently 10:44, guys. Dump off here to Jones. I think he's the slot receiver that we have. Yes, it is. See, he even looks like Larry Fitzgerald with the dreads. It's crazy. Number 11 with the dreads. But it's not Fitzgerald. Continue to attack the flat routes. T.J. Yeldon producing. T.J. Yeldon was signed on a very small deal. He was signed very late in the offseason, but we need him to come up big in this one. Alright. Not hitting the holes as good as I'd like, but we're definitely doing an okay job. Third and 2. Roll it out right. So the throw, good on the money to Hartz. Pearson Hartz. Down the sideline, still fighting. And barely taken out of the 9-yard line, 8-yard line. And a big breakaway play there. We're making more plays than the Ravens right now, and we're storming down the field. Man, where's the trucking? The running woes have been a problem. And we have a 2-minute warning, so we're going to give our offensive line a break. Hopefully after this 2-minute warning we can get a run play. Alright, 2nd and goal.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Flex round. Let's go. Flex round. Flex round. Ohio. Here we go.
Floated up in the end zone. Njoku can't hang on. Wow. We put that right there against... Right there. We put that ball right there. Away from the safety. Over the middle, and he just cannot hang on to it. That's kind of disappointing. Do some different shifting here. Dump off to Njoku. He hangs on to it, but short of the first down. Or of the goal line. Big decision coming up here. I think we gotta go QB sneak. Sean Kaiser's got a pretty big frame. I think he's 6'5". So We can't get this one in. This is going to be a big 1 yard to go. Oh, we didn't get it. Darn. It's okay. Now we can really bring the heat. We're really going to bring the heat here. We're going to load this box. Oh no. No, we didn't catch it. Goodness, that's a sack right there. I cannot believe we missed the sack. Hopefully that's not that defensive tackle that we drafted that is low tackling. That's embarrassing. Still got the man coverage. 2nd and 10. Oh no. Oh, he missed the pass. Oh my goodness, Flat. You gotta be upset if he missed that pass. This is a professional playing football. He missed the pass. I didn't even see the fullback go out. I think that was the fullback. Don't let him get out of there. That's not a safety. Are you serious? My goodness. They're just trying not to get a safety, or that's crazy. They're running on the clock. I don't really care. Man, that had to be a safety. Come on now. What a punt! Wow. How did he get that tackle? That's impressive. All right. Well, we're basically just moved back 50 yards after a pretty nice drive. To get stopped at the goal line like that, kind of disappointing, but I kind of regret not getting that field goal. Those were some points we should have took. Let that one fly. Jones coming down with a great catch. Phenomenal. Alright, no showboating right now. We still got a tie game here. First down, we're going to go ahead and try the screen. Where the blocks. Ooh. Timeout. Ohio! Check. Ohio! Corner of the end zone. Oh, he would have caught it, but it's out of bounds. Darn. That's rough. Absolutely rough. No, that's picked. No. Oh my goodness. Oh no, that might have touched the ground. Goodness. They're just gonna run the ball away, I think. What? Yes, we got the safety. Secured the safety. Nice. Number 97. I believe that's the Rook. Big time play. Oh my goodness. What a leg. About an hour and 35 minutes into this stream, guys. It's almost 11 o'clock, but I did want to do a game, so. 1st and 10. This guy Jones in the slot has been causing some issues. Not necessarily here yet. TJ Yeldon. Oh, that's it for halftime. Some yardage. And we head to halftime with a 12-7 lead. We also get the ball, so the odds are in our favor. If we had that field goal, though, imagine how different the game would be. We'd have an 8-point lead. But I'm not complaining. We got the ball right now. If we were able to score, this will be a more than a one-possession game. really staying in the same formation here. Just Njoku at tight end and Jones in the slot. It's really causing problems. Wide open. Good throw. Yeldon is just causing problems. Ooh. Popped a guy in the sideline. We're going to bring sort of our bunch formation here. So that Jones is sort of a joystick piece. I don't like that throw. Man, we had a guy in the post. We had circle in the post on that play. I didn't feel comfortable with the safety though. Good, you can read a formation. Got some more zone coverage here. On the money, Njoku. What a catch. It's a tough catch to make. That's what I'm talking about. Now they're getting ready for the halfback draw, so we're going to go ahead and do just a big slot play. Of course, they're ready for that too. He caught it. Good catch, Jones. He's proven to be a great player right now. Big time improvised play, and hopefully that's not Kaiser that's down on the play too. It is. Kaiser got down. We got two quarterbacks hurt. We're down to our last quarterback here. And Yeldon powers his way in the end zone for a touchdown. The running woes are no longer much of a factor to Cleveland right now. Is great, strong, young run by T.J. Yeldon. Here comes the 2-point attempt. They might be ready for this. We'll try to get him. Oh, they weren't ready. 2-point conversion. Secured the bag. Got a 13-point lead here. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and substitute in the quarterback, but Kaiser only has a foot contusion, I think that's what it was. Never seen that injury diagnosed before, but it says he will return soon. We'll give him as much rest as he needs, though. The other quarterback's doing fine. I don't even think he threw a pass. Yeah, it was just 2 runs. So defensively, we're having a pretty darn good day. The only touchdown allowed was after an interception. So if we can just continue the success, we have the win in the bag. Good hit. Oh, wrong hole. Hit the wrong hole. Got him. Good job, Miles. I'm so thankful that Murray used that unnecessary spin move, or else we would have been in some deep dog doo-doo. Seems like every blitz I call, we're just always in the wrong hole that they run through. Alright. We're still doing a good job against the run. It's just I feel like we could definitely do better. Use a Mike blitz. Alright, if I'm correct, Bodie Calhoun is right here. Yes, he is. We'll press. Oh, I missed the sack. No. Oh, thank God. Myles Garrett and Ogunjobi were there. Cannot believe I missed that sack. Oh, we missed it. Get up, get up, get up. Under pressure. Oh, we got it. Fowler got a sack. 10th career sack there for Dante Fowler. Hopefully that gives him a bunch of XP. Here comes the field goal attempt, but I'm not really feeling much of a make here. It is Justin Tucker, but this is on the other side of the field. He actually made that. Wow. How incredible is Justin Tucker? Unreal kick. He's kicking at the... How far was that kick? I don't know, we'll have to find out at the end of the game. That kick might have set an NFL record. I'm not kidding. 42-yard line on the other side of the field. He made that. Holy cow. I'd record it if I made it. But I don't know how far that is. 65? Maybe a 70-yarder? I can't say that's a 70. It can't be. Oh my goodness. This has been a rough day for TJ Yeldon. So Kaiser's back. Ooh, took a rough hit from the back, but huge run there. Good job, Kaiser. See, I can work with Deshaun Kaiser. It seems like I play a lot better with Deshaun Kaiser when he comes in as a backup. And when he's my starting quarterback, he's always plays horribly. This is just that underdog type of player. Oh, good play. I'm going to go ahead and call a Wildcat play here. Switch things up. Yeldon's going to get the handoff from the safety. Oh, man. It's a rough pop there. Short gain. Wow, that was a... Yeah, Tony Jefferson. Holy cow. Bringing Marlon Mack on this next play. Well, an easy quarterback keeper here, I guess. Alright, good slide. Keep the clock a-rolling, and it's currently 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. First and 10. Try 4 verticals again, and they're just going to play as deep as they possibly can. Ow. That really wasn't that hard of a hit. I don't know why he's celebrating that much. Whatever. Alright. We're at sort of the later part of the drive. I think someone's tired. No one's really tired. Let's go! Oh, just ran out of bounds. Alright, whatever. A 7-yard loss. Never mind. Not an okay whatever. That's a lot of yards lost, even though the clock is going to continue to run. Fourth quarter here. 20-10. Ravens are trailing by 10 points. I have a comfortable lead, but if I can get at least a field goal here, it'll mean a lot.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
Second and 17. Let it fly on the sideline. Oh man, Hughes with a huge catch there, but he's out of bounds. What a great catch. He's got the clutch factor. It's just a matter of whether or not we can get the ball to him in bounds. Right over the head of CJ Mosley, knocking off defenders. Give that ball to that guy. Hughes had 2 spectacular catches today, but both of them were out of bounds. 309 passing yards for the quarterbacks today. 13 for 21 for Kaiser. He's had an okay day. Nothing incredible, but he's been on point for the most part. Really can't complain. That's a air ball. Did he get hurt? No, don't tell me he got hurt. No, he didn't. Good. Good. Hopefully it wasn't a lineman. Oh, I think it was our right guard, Kevin Zeitler. Alright, good move, but the fullback, man, he needs to go after and block. Yeldon has had 8 carries for 13 yards, and Zeiler has a broken thumb. If this was a real game, I feel like they just tape up his thumb and just throw him back in. Especially because he's a lineman. Or whatever, we'll deal with what has happened. Catch it. Oh, hit his helmet. Alright, it's all good, it's all good. We wasted a little bit of time. Not as much time as I'd like. I should have ran the ball that time, but we got a 13-point lead. Baltimore hasn't done anything offensively. If we can just hold the lead, run down the clock on the next drive, finish this game, that'll be really nice for all of us.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Under center. Behind set. Ready. Hey. We got 4. We got 4. Quick dash. Quick dash. Go.
Oh no. No. We can't make the tackle, guys. Come on. Excuse me. I should have known Flacco can't run. Should not have abandoned my role in man coverage. Put that ball out, Captain Gio. Well, as soon as I said the Ravens have not done anything up to this point today, well, they've started to do something. Got about 5 minutes left in this game. And we're slowly approaching the 2-hour mark in the stream, guys. No, there we go, Captain Joe.
3 down.
Make it a 3 down. Make it, yeah, make it. It's 4 down territory, I feel like.
Watch left. He's tight right there. Set. 4 down.
That's rough. Keep the clock rolling now.
Fellas, they don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
All right.
Double tight. Hey. 4 down.
There we go. Push us right into it.
Run! We got 3 down. Hey, fellas, we got 3. Let's go. 53's the mic.
There we go, Captain Joe. Injury timeout too. I think who did we hurt? I don't know. I do apologize for my voice is sort of sounding maybe drowsy or tired, but it's pretty late at night, so. Oh. Man, I thought I had that user lock up. Turns out I didn't. This is a rough. That was a rough drive. Christian Kirksey has a bruised shoulder, but we need to keep him in on defense. We cannot afford to lose a key defender like Christian Kirksey right now. The return, is that Marlon Mack? Pretty sure it was. Great return. Yes, it was. Right now, waste the clock. This game is way too close. We've had so much more yards than the Ravens. It's still this close of a game. Go, go, go. Keep pushing. Man, this keeps on going. Yeldon. He's trying to fight through this adversity here, but we're just going to continue to waste this clock. If we can pick up another first down, that would be incredible.
Let's go! 190!
Oh, wrong button. Darn. Good pull by the tight end, I guess, but that was kind of our gap. Alright, here we go, guys. We got a block. Oh, come on. Left guard pulled, but he didn't know what to do. That's not good. You don't even... They have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning here. Matt Dar's going to punt it. I'm going to try to get some sort of pin backspin on it. Oh, he's going to field it. It's not good. Alright. Whatever, same thing as a touchback. Really should have been the 19-yard line. Whatever. Plenty of time for the Ravens to do something crazy right now, so we need to go full hardcore coverage. Tended right here. Ooh, man. He flew. Come on, we cannot allow the cheap stuff underneath. They're going to continue to eat if we let them do that. 2-minute warning is reached. Oh, we got the user. User pick. Come on, Captain Joe. Man, a lot of questions about whether or not he has the speed to keep up with receivers. Let's go. That's a clutch pick right there. And Joe Flacco tested us on that last drive. We're not going to let him test us again. Just had to save that video clip. I love getting these user picks, especially against an All Madden difficulty. By the way, guys, this is All Madden. I've struggled with All Madden in the past, so if we're able to come out with a dub this one, I'll feel very, very happy. The odds are in our favor. We just need to continue to stay clutch, pound the ball on the ground, but the return by Scoberg is huge because they're going to waste timeouts, which is good. But also, we're in field goal range. We can make it a 2-possession game with a field goal. It'll be officially a 9-point game if we get a field goal. So, here goes all their timeouts. And they have to go 2 possessions, so onside kicks. So, the interception really has put us in a perfect position here. 3rd and 5. Go right up the gut with the map. Ah, we couldn't get the first down. But we do have a perfect field goal opportunity for Mr. Devil himself, Zane Gonzalez. Whack that one. Bang. 9-point game now. Still a lot of time left for anything to happen, but there's going to be a lot of luck needed for the Ravens to get this win. If we're able to get this win, I'll be super happy. A 1-0 start is incredible and definitely well worth the time I'm taking out of my snooze this evening to stream for you guys. Even if you guys weren't able to watch this live, I'm still glad you guys were able to see this video on YouTube after it was posted. It may not take a lot of work to get a video like this onto a channel, but I definitely have to sacrifice quite a bit to record this length of content for you guys, if that makes sense. So I really hope you guys do enjoy the final product, and that'll do it. Ingram, the 1-year rookie, or the 1-year man. Or no, that's actually the rookie. Number 1 overall pick, Ingram. Let's go. First overall pick in the draft, getting his first pick, Quandre Ingram. A lot of questions about whether or not he's going to produce week 1, even though he's starting. But so far, he's had a great day, and that'll get it done. Just run the ball away. So every single game that I record, I'm going to award a MVP award for the game. And of course, it's always going to be when we win. If we lose, there's not going to be an MVP. But if we win, I'm going to award an MVP award at the end of the game. So, I'll reveal the MVP after the time runs out. Really, one more run here for TJ Yeldon, and it's a GG here in Cleveland. To win a game in the home stadium, it's a big deal, and especially coming off of a very, very fruitful year last season, going 10-6. It's a great feeling to win, but there's still a lot to work on. Cassius Pugh, our starting quarterback, got hurt, so we're gonna have to consider our options at the quarterback position after this game. And this is definitely a question I did not want to have to worry about this early in the season. It makes me Cassius in his first 2 years. And with that said, the game is over. Our Cleveland Browns win the first game of the 2019 season. 2 years of simulating. And we've built a pretty darn good team as we took down the Baltimore Ravens, who struggled against our competitive defense. It created a lot of turnovers and really just didn't allow the Ravens to get much. So let's go ahead and look at the stat sheet. Cassius Pugh obviously had that huge passing touchdown on 4th and 1, but after that he threw a pick and then got hurt. So the Alabama product, he had an up and down game. Let's just say that. Deshaun Kaiser came in. He had a backup quarterback sort of performance. 0 touchdowns, 1 pick, a 56% completion percentage, and 233 yards. 73 QB rating, and that's kind of on point for what he is. He's just a backup quarterback product. Well, Cassius, he had a pretty good QB rating when he was in. TJ Yeldon, 17 attempts for 45 yards, 1 touchdown. And he really, really did grind it out despite having a very, very poor blocking performance. Walter Morrison really did nothing. 4 attempts for 5 yards. Really didn't produce. He got hurt too. In the receiving end of things, David Njoku had 100 yards and a touchdown. Great. Yeldon had 4 catches for 53 yards. And other than that, just some great plays by supportive cast. Defensively, Joe Scobert had a great game, 2 tackles for loss, 6 total tackles, a pick to really end the game. And another pick for Quandre Ingram on a deep shot down the field, so that's pretty much it. So my MVP for this game, although there were 2 that I really, really, 2 people that I really thought were neck and neck for who should win the MVP award for the game. I'm going to go ahead and give it out to TJ Yeldon. 17 attempts for 45 yards. He definitely took a banging and a beating, but at the end of the day, he really clutched it out on a big-time touchdown after Kaiser got taken out with an injury, and he got 4 catches for 53 yards, 13 yards per catch, and he was just the grinded-out player. While Kaiser came in, he had just a go-to player in TJ Yeldon, and he really grinded things out. Some really nice, just some really, really hard-nosed football running here. The player that almost won it was Joe Scobert. 6 total tackles. He had a missed sack. If he maybe had that quarterback sack earlier, then he'd probably be the MVP. But he had a clutch pick at the late in the game. But he did allow a touchdown, which was kind of rough. But T.J. Yeldon was heavily leaned upon. He came in as a backup player, new to the scheme, and he was able to produce. Coming into this Cleveland Browns offense very late in the offseason and managing to be a supportive player for Deshaun Kaiser to lean on. But Definitely a nice feeling to win the first game of the season, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy. I'm definitely going to be doing a lot faster pace games. Per stream, I want to do 1 or 2 games with this franchise. Let me know how you guys feel in the comment section below. I definitely enjoyed this 2 hours officially that I've spent with you guys on this stream. We've done a lot of grinding, but from here on out, we're really just going to be playing a lot of games. A lot less roster adjustments, a lot more gameplay. So hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. And I'll catch you later.